Let's wait till we're live. Livey, live, going live. Here we are, we're live. Hopefully my audio's good. I've done all the usual pre-flight. But anyway, welcome back to the stream. And I've done a reasonable amount of things on the server since we last had an episode and streamed. So for starters, I hope, as per usual, I hope everybody's had a good week. Mine has been kind of a mixed bag, if I'm honest, but I'll talk about that a little bit in a moment. The actual structure here, you'll notice that the things have changed. For starters, we have got a very large field of crops. That's to allow the villagers to get more going. I've got 5 hives running those, so that's good. A bridge has appeared, which it needs to be finished. I've just done the basic structure, but this is where the gatehouse is going to go. And over this way, if we go for a little wander, I've also built in a path, and I've built in 2 farms of things which these guys can't farm. So this is I need to get more cotton seeds, because all you get at the moment when you harvest these is the cotton buds. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? You really are stupid, aren't you? And you brought your dumb friend with you. Cool. Oh, 2 dumb friends. Yeah, you would realise by now that I'm behind a wall. You actually can't get to me. That looks like there might be another one coming. Anyway, I've got tomatoes, I've got hemp, I've got candelia, which is used for making, believe it or not, candles, chilies. These are all rustic crops. And then over on this side, this is just my barley field, and I still need a few more barley things. Now the path goes on this way. I've chiseled them bits, and I've been kind of landscaping as we go. This is getting reasonably well lit as well, but it takes us all the way up to the nether portal, where we'll be doing some cave work at some point. Whether we do that today or not, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I think that just about covers. Let's have a look. What else have we got? I've been going around after the lumberjacks and tearing up the saplings that they keep planting to stop the trees growing, because they're doing a really good job of clearing the area, and I would like to now go and start thinking about getting them to stop clearing the area. What is this bit's a bit dodgy. I'd like them to stop clearing the area and move into a more of a what's the word I'm looking for here? No idea. into a managed tree farm that has all of the tree types that they can chop down in there, to give us some more diversity on the old things. So that's that. My evening routine is often wandering around beating saplings out the ground, which is great fun, as you can probably imagine. And hi Terry, hi Wiley. Yeah, so back here that farmer's moved. I need to I like to have you can see this is the extent to where we've gone with our things, and I'm not too worried about these saplings out here, but again, take them out whenever I see them. I'm not too worried about the mobs that can come over, to be honest. Now I'm feeling quite blasé these days. Very much a case of come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. And for the most part, they don't. So that's good. What else have we done around the place? Well, apart from making sure that we are fully lit and keeping on top of what these guys get up to, I've also implemented a few fixes. Let me turn that off now. We're good. Hi, Sungang. So we've now gone and changed. So the problem we had with the pistons, where the miner was refusing to go down, Neil pointed out to me, repeater, 4 ticks on both. By the time she's realised that that is a piston is going to retract, too late, she's on it, thump, down she goes. While I'm actually doing that, she's done 1, 2, and now working on this one. I have to come down and check now and again, because A, she'll do things like that, which, you know, is annoying, and B, B, she will miss certain things. So I've gone down and I've just obsidian. I've gone and did this over here, just ready for when she comes over on this path, which I'll move the thing. But yeah, working pretty well. So everything is coming up Millhouse, and I have got a lot of emeralds. I've been trading, just spending time fishing, trading, digging, fishing, trading. These are in cook mode. I've got more chicken than I know what to do with. And my current situation is that I need to finish this build off. So last episode, oh yeah, of course, the other thing you will have all noticed is that I'm now doing 2 episodes of this a week plus a stream. So this was the room we built down. This is the brewing cellar. It's where we're going to get on into our into the rustic brewing. This is the tavern. This is where they're going to come and relax of an evening, and I need to make sure it's got a reasonable amount of space. And then upstairs, which still needs a safety barrier on it, is going to be either, it may become 2 apartments yet, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how I would make it 2 apartments, but or it could be just become a 6-bedroom apartment. I don't know yet. And oh, we have a baby. It's on the other side. Well, we don't have babies. We have a heart. We have a potential baby. But yeah, so that has been where we kind of got to. My emerald stash is currently at a full stack, which is nice. That's very handy. And in terms of goodies, I do need, let me just go and divest myself of a few items. Those, not that, that's that goes in there. Those go in there. Stick the apple in here. I've been giving them stone things. We've got a whole load of stuff. I do need to come up with a way of separating out what I want to flog, because I keep on putting things in, and for example, somewhere abouts, hang on, got to find it. Redstone is very valuable for the merchant, so we'll need to get that one going, and it's really knowing which way to go first. I've also got a whole load of enchanted books and things now. So up here I've got various bits of things. I've got a couple of arcane seals. If I could get 2 more of those, I'd be laughing, because we could definitely be, you know, going with the mage robes instead of normal armor, because once you apply those to these, they become equivalent of diamond. They're not. You need a blacksmith for that one. They can only make wooden axes. The blacksmith can make additional things, and obviously smelt the gold. They can smelt the iron that they're lining up. Interestingly, they can mine aubergines, and I've left that one in there. They harvested one. I'm just going to see if they eat it, because I don't know whether they will or not. They should be making their own bread, but again, and obviously eventually they'll do cooked chicken, which they have cooked, but because I supplied the chicken, it's not kosher, which is, you know, villager kosher, I suppose. So what I was thinking about doing was making, to start off with, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would like to make that into an iron chest. If I can find the iron chest upgrade somewhere. There we go, just a piece of wood surrounded by iron. Can't get much simpler than that, can you? There's a reason for that, and that is because villagers can't actually access these metal chests. So if I go over here and say, right, I've definitely got a full stack of redstone, or 2 full stacks of redstone, that's a sellable item. Similarly, I can take a stack of baked potatoes. I haven't seen the mask for spruce for a long time. Lapis is not there. None of that is sellable. Carrots, I don't think you're going to have a full stack yet. They need a villager, they need something. Wheat, oh, we can definitely take a full stack of wheat, and the rest of this I think is not really anything that the guy goes for. We haven't got anything there, but those can go in as full stacks of sellable stuff. Now if I can, oh, that's a good one, that's sorted. Let's go and see what is after today, shall we? Potatoes, you see, the problem is that chef keeps cooking them, but he's not making bread. He will take redstone for 5 though. You know what you're getting, mate. A stack of redstone for 5 in the bag. Now, I do know that one of the options, and I think it was Chris and Big Guy were talking about it the other day, that they have is if you have silk touch on your pick and you go and mine, thank you, you go and mine if you go and mine the redstone and then place it in the tunnel where the actual miner is going to go, then you'll get redstone, but it'll be villager redstone, which is really cool. Anyway, let's start on, I think we are going to try and get this thing. This is, by the way, this is from Dark Medieval Roleplay. I would like to actually get some more of those going, as we're rocking some more of those, but right now we need to get a floor in here. And which I'm just trying to think now. Do I push getting the tavern done, which is going to make everybody happy, or do I push getting the tree farm done, which will give me more options for trees and stuff and things? Now my temptation here is go 1, 2, 3 and leave a gap, and then we can come up, we can make the tree farm out this direction, well over maybe from about here, and then kind of extend it out that way. And I'm going to just have a number of rows of trees going of the, I'm trying to think what we got, oak, birch, jungle, oak, birch, jungle, spruce. We can't do dark oak, acacia. So that would be 5 rows from here. So let's see how we want to do that. That's probably as good a plan as any. So if we come in with that, take some of those, take some of that, make me a good selection of those. Yeah, that should do for now. And we'll drop that in there. Oh yeah, the enchanted books I was going to tell you. So I've got a whole load from fishing, efficiency, fortune. I need to get an anvil basically, and I need to also get into the actual magic mod because we've really not touched that at all. So, but let's, too many things, too many toys to play with. This is half the problem I find with this. So if we're coming up from, where did I say? I'm going to go from here. So if I were to have there, let's just see what happens if I do. Let's get a feel for something like that, and then you'd have 5 of them running that way. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, and 1. That's 5. Yes. There's no reason for these being like this, by the way. It's just I just kind of like the design of having these trees. Oops. Hello. Kind of separated off like that, and then a number that way, maybe 5 or 6 or even 8 that way, and then they should come here rather than go wandering off to the forest. But I don't want to get too much real estate tied down to this, if that makes sense. I don't know why I've so we've got that going on. Then we can pop a walkway in and have a wall that runs around the edge. Yeah, that'll work. Right, get a crafting bench down and make me a whole bunch more of those, please. And let's go. So we're going from there. We're going to come to 3. Right, I need some dirt. Okay, now that's not a problem. Now I'm not going to bother capping the tree farm off because there's going to be obviously if I was just doing one variety of tree then that would be a plan, but because I'm not, dirt please, got plenty of that. Because we're not actually capping them off, then it doesn't really matter. And the nice thing with having an area that is very, very well lit is, for the most part, I don't have to worry too much about things. So 1, 2, 3, and I would like you to have that, and then space to there. Oops. So maybe just keep this raised from this point in. That kind of works, I think. And wherever possible, just keep it relit. So what we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. I'm just looking at those saplings going, no, you don't. You do not plant any more of them. They are very naughty villagers. What can you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. 7. I'm going to go for 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That should do us. Takes us nicely up to the edge. If we get visited, we get visited. I'll live. Well, in theory, I'll live. My helmet is. I can't remember the last time I actually wore any form of armor down quite that extremely. So for me, that is a big amount of armor wearing down. We'll just pop that there for now. In fact, there you go. Yeah, so we've got a fair bit of filling in to do. That's fine. Doesn't take us that long. Building gadgets would be really handy at this point, of course, but we don't have it, so there's no point mourning it. I am toying with some ideas for changing the pack up a little bit again, because I always like to make... To me, building mod packs and playing this game, it's an evolution almost of styles. When you start building something like this, you're looking for, in my case, I'm looking for a very kind of specific experience, and I want this particular pack, I want to be very building orientated, or oriented. That's the right word. Yay. I'm surprised I'm not being attacked by anything yet. I suppose I shouldn't complain. So we're going to basically have that mirrored 5 times. I am going to need a lot more dirt, and we need to start thinking about how we defend it and stuff like that. So let's go and yeah, let's go and get some more stuff. So yeah, in terms of this particular week, it's been a particularly stressful one. Get it with work, basically. It's always work, isn't it? Work has been stressful. That's quite normal for work, I personally find, but I also do need to, right, so that olives, you don't do anything much with other than the olive oil, but horsetail, sorry, wind thistle, those are for definite. That's Candala. Anything else kicking around? Cohash and Cloud's Bluff are all rustic potion brewing plants, so that can, I don't know, and one of them. Beauty of having a decent sized storage room is you can always find, oh damn shields, you can always find some way to pop more storage in. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, more of those make me, I don't know, just a couple of stacks worth should be enough, but we'll carry an extra bit just to be on the safe side. And 2, 3, 4, I think about 4 are probably going to be necessary. So yeah, get this done. We'll then work on the tavern and maybe get a little bit of rustic brewing underway as well, and we'll see how that goes. Sounds like a fair plan to me. In there. Oops. Love these the glitches you get sometimes on the good old server. But there you go. Oh, damn it. Right. And there. And there. And then start with the dirt again. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on. No shield. Excuse me. Just bear with me a second. Thank you. I love shield bash. Dear, where were we? Snuck up on me. Thank you for placing that backwards. Let's eat some of that. I'm alright from arrows, and they still haven't destroyed my helmet, even though the thing's practically dead now. Hang on. Did he just move from there to there? So I don't see his mate. Come on, I'm just going to sort him out. Stay off my land. Right, where was I? I was going to continue placing down and keeping this area lit. Now, because I've got a farm out here, I'm going to have to light up further out, I think. And I will spend some time, you know, landscaping this properly. But for now, if I'm going to come from this side and I want to be 2 over, then that stop planting trees. That's really take one. Right, so that's the bit I need to fill in. And yeah. Just get this down quickly and we should be good. Okay, and grab that. I think I'm going to need a little more dirt. I'm just feeling. Yeah. Tiny bit more dirt, but we're oh, what have you taken to? Oh, you've just fallen out the bit. I don't know why how I need to. Yeah, I can. Yeah, there you go. I can see what they're doing. I need to fix that, don't I? Because they're just stupid. Stupidly and blindly just walking out. That should be enough, I think. Now the other thing that we're going to have to do some serious building on at some point is walls, but right now, very true, their pathfinding is moderately better than that of Ancient Warfare NPCs, but to be fair, same can be said of a brick. The other thing will be interesting. The other interesting test will be when we throw them up against the dreaded DecoCraft items. Will they recognise those as blocks? Who knows? I may. Well, actually, you may know, because I know you've been already playing with the DecoCrafty bits. So that's. That's very true. Although I think if I was going to do the trees, I would use. All right, where have I gone wrong? One. There. Right at the start. And you lot didn't tell me. Doesn't matter though. I'll forgive you this once. And yeah, that should get us hopefully a reasonable amount of the different trees once we've got this running properly. Probably going to need more stairs. But we'll do what we can with what we got. There's a crafting bench. I've got one on me, so it saves me walking over. Yep. And a few more. And while we're at it, the rest. There we go. Hang on, let me get that off. Oh, the helmet finally bought it. Okay, that's my cue that I do need to actually start thinking about enchanting as well and getting some decent armor. I've got the diamonds to make it, and I'm thinking that because of my passion for the color purple, passion is probably not the right word, but it's a word, so it'll do. But yeah, I like purple. Well, I'm not going to apologise for that. Right, I need a little more cobble, and then we're going to need some cobblestone walls to go around the place as well. I wonder what we're selling today, or what should we? What should say? What are we buying today? Anybody seen a merchant? Hello, Mr. Merchant. As opposed to, you know, the comedian Stephen Merchant. I cannot see the merchant today. Okay, it doesn't matter. Wow, we've really made an impact on our cobble supplies. Now, I do know of a certain player on the server who's run a quarry and has more or less said, help yourself to his cobble. So that means I've got to get to his place first. Wheat. I think we've got wheat. Yes, we have. Excellent. Let's go and just have a look what else you've found. 31 red. Oh, another diamond. You need 4 of those though. Yeah. We'll just go with the wheat for now. I can see why Tango made the merchant store so expensive though, because this guy is a right royal pain in the backside. Where's he gone? Where is he? It's like where's Wally? Oh, there he is. Well, hang on, let me just, there is, but it's a very, very, very expensive. I should be able to just do that. There we go, thank you. Because we're going to need more villagers at the rate we're going, but I need to decide what I'm going to do next with the terms, in terms of, you know, what villagers we recruit. Another miner might be useful, but so would it. The problem is they'd all be useful, and you know it's like when you sit there going, "Oh, this one might be useful," and deep down you know that every single one of them is going to be useful. It's like when you're trying to work out what to do next, and he's like, "Well, it would be useful to get the tree farm up and running, but it would also be useful to enchant my armor and also get the tavern working." And yeah, you're doomed whatever you do. It just of course occurs to me that I am a little bit stuffed for cobble for for the walls. Cobblestone walls are going to be a pain, because again I'm out of cobble again. Well, I've got a little bit left. Wonder whether Potter's got a whole load of cobble kicking around. Just waiting for wait for the catch up there. It's not a problem if we have. I mean, I can mine and do stuff, no problem. That's I can teleport over. That's not a problem. Let's go and visit Potter's. Whoa, that's new. There's lots changed. Ooh, let's go and have a look at. Yes. Oh man, how are you ever going to find anything? Actually, I know how you're going to find things going forward, but yeah, I got. Oh, incidentally, I I went and got a black wolf cloak. Yeah. I really need to get a helmet. Right, where am I going? Lead on, McPotter. Good place to educate them. Oh, you definitely found the new DecoCraft signs. So yeah, I've got a few mods that we're going to be adding going forward. Let me just one that Potter's asked for, which is Torchmaster Tektopia information. It'll be going in, which is a new Tektopia mod. Ooh, scared. Well, you have got a fair bit, haven't you? What you got going? Oh, I see. Warehouse. My God, you got a reasonable mountain there as well. Can I take 9 stacks? Oh, well, yeah, but you can just had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, one too many. Thanks. Oops. I haven't got anything really to leave, so I'm gonna head back. I'm going to guess that you had a wild boar problem, and this thing here is not going to be a thing going forward. That's a real shame. Chisels and bits, it's going to be dead. Well, X in 1.14, it's unlikely to come along. Yeah, it's very, very sad. Anyway, bye bye. Head back. Let's get on. Get some building done. Yeah, it's no, it's going to stay in this pack for the life of the pack. It's just 1.14. It's apparently the author is going to retire, and I'm going to go and do this. Actually, I don't want to make more stairs than I need. I know it's only cobble, but I don't like wasting things. I'm a strong proponent of not wasting stuff. Oh, come on. Go away, you annoying. Right, how many do I need? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. 8, 12, 16. Perfect. And then we can actually get back to doing something constructive. Well, I mean, this is constructive, but you know, it's not as constructive as, say, it might be. Damn it. No friends coming? Oh, that's always a bonus, isn't it? Right, so what we'll do is we'll run around here to start off with and just get these filled with their respective blocks, the dirt, and then we'll make sure the entire thing is lit up properly and defended using walls, the structure that zombies can't get through, cobblestone walls. See, this is what they always do wrong in zombie apocalypse movies. They hide in shopping malls and stuff, whereas what they should do is just hide in a Yorkshire Moors field with a dry stone wall. That would obviously outfox them good and proper. Right, so if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 12, 24. If you're wondering what I'm counting for, it's just because I want 24 of those, which are going to go in the intersections here. You can't unfortunately plant on the things, but it doesn't really matter. And I know I'm doing a dire wolf, and I don't care. Shouldn't take that long. And eventually we shall. Here we go. He even left us a bit of graveyard dust, which was nice of him. Okay, so armed with that, we should be in a position. Oh, that's going to get very annoying very quickly if I just walk around. We should be in a position to start with the cobble walls, which will come from here and basically run all the way down the outside and round, and there'll just be a couple of entrances at this end. So even if a zombie does spot a tasty juicy morsel of a lumberjack, there won't actually be anybody. We need to make sure that those are lit as well, but we'll come back to that one. Yeah, let's get some more wall going. A little bit of wall. There's a little bit more, and we can drop off, not the seeds, they don't live in there. That goes in there. That and that and that are a mob drop. That's a seed. And I know it's scary watching me sort my inventory out. People are not used to that as a site. I don't do inventory management as a rule. Alright, get me I was going to say that a skeleton must be blind, but I suppose when you think about it, a skeleton actually literally has no eyes in his head, so how he sees at all is sketchy, to say the least. Right, pop that down there. Just want to make sure that I don't want to leave too much in the way of spawnable spots outside the walls, even though the walls are, you know, a defensive mechanism. So you can see here straight away we've got an issue. Let me just do a few. Right, so if I'm going to put a door, the gate there, that would seem to be an obvious place. Gives me a nice bit of space up here for another structure. Right, what do I want? I need you gone. I should have, if I check in my thing, just a small handful of these, which I will place these at the corners. That's fine. These should all be absolutely fine for lighting. Oh, little one, hello. You can't get me there. Okay, right. Random zombie attack there. That should give us, I think, a reasonably well lit area. Now I'll do something about the paths in here and work that out, but I think we should be okay. The only thing left really to do then is very true. If he speaks in hollow capitals, I really need to sort out my helmet as well. Let me just do a quick sweep out here. Make sure. Oh, I wanted that cotton seed, so that was handy. Just make sure that we're light illuminating. I'm just going to take this a little bit further back to the tree line, I think. Just because we can, and we're going to need to come over here and fill this in at some point and landscape it. I'm trying not to be too flat, but it really is quite difficult not to end up with a lot of flat area. There we go. That should work for us. Right. These guys need to get some planting done then. Well, let me rephrase that. I need to get some planting done, and then they need to come and actually do some chopping. And that shouldn't take too long, and then we can start work on, I don't know, I think we'll try and get the actual tavern itself done first. Nope, no gates. Hup, 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 hup. There we go. We'll grab spruce, birch, oak, acacia we're a bit light on actually, and jungle we're a bit light on as well. So what we'll probably do is just grab a bit of bone meal just to help them along. Now he's not going to want anything we've got right now. I'm going to... Oh, hello, more babies. Wheat, lapis, carrots, redstone. Yeah, we might be alright. Let's just go and have a look. Carrots we've got 52. We've got 31 redstone, diamond. Yeah, he's not after anything we've got at the moment. Yep. I don't have a bulldozer, I only have an amethyst shovel. Right. Who's got... That's going to be... Yeah, it's next door again. I don't believe these things despawn, but these guys are definitely getting it on altogether far too much. There you go. That should be, I'm going to guess, the same as the one we just picked up at the start. We need a school before long. Right. Yeah, was identical. Four with the same parentage now. Right, so let's get this done, and we'll ultimately give them a proper path and everything up. But right now, let's just get in there, and we'll go start off with oak. That way, it doesn't matter if they go and do a little bit of, you know, harvesting around the edges, as long as they come back in here from time to time to harvest these more interesting wood types. And I don't know how they're going to cope with acacia, so that's another worry. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. In fact, I'm going to put acacia on the outside. It gives it a little bit more flexibility. And then we'll get the jungle wood on the inside. And with a bit of luck, I mean, I can always teleport to the jungle. I just don't really want to use levels every time I want to move around. We have got a pretty nifty spawner, thanks to Potter over at the spawn, which you can use to get the levels back up. But when you're at a higher level in the first place, it's not always ideal. So see what we can do with these. If we can persuade them to come in and do a little bit of work. I do have a warp stone, yeah. Which I know is free, so I can get around with that one, but I tend to use the warp things myself a wee bit. Alright, get in there. Okay, that should hopefully encourage them to do... You know what, I am tempted just to have this one down myself and see if I can't. Oh joy, rain. Oh, they gave me absolutely no saplings. Swining thing. There we go. That's better. And then we'll get the try this one. The jungles are going to be they tend to have a fairly low drop rate for saplings, as I recall. Yeah, I mean, that is quite the pathetic drop rate, isn't it? Or did I just get them? Wasn't a jungle. I may have to go and get my own at this rate. That was an acacia, wasn't it? If this jungle proves to be seriously problematic, that's one. A whole sapling. Could be. But jungle could be a problem. Just as I say, because it does have a really, really low sapling drop rate. We've got 2. Okay, so I've chopped down 4 and I've got 2. Three. Yeah, this is not looking very healthy at all, is it? I'm going to let them grow themselves, I think, and if necessary I can always go back and get more saplings. Right, yeah. We'll see how that goes. If necessary, I could even move the acacia into its own, or the jungle into its own compound, and just have the straight trees and the odd trees. It's really just to get the variety for the wandering salesman. Right, we need to think about our floor. I haven't used jungle wood in an age. And we got plenty. So let's just give that a try. Alright. Just give me a stack. No. That is a good point, isn't it? Hang on. So I'm just thinking whether I missed. I forgot that we got something. A couple of bits of string. And an iron ingot. It's so easy, you build the pack and then you completely forget what you put in it. 2 slots. I'm not going to waste levels on upgrading it right now, but what we can do is definitely take you out of there. You can go on. And you can go on. Much nicer. Right, floor. I'm going to go with big planks, I think. And what we'll do... Fireplace comes out to here, so I want something different going on there. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to keep the fireplace right in. Yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll keep the fireplace really tucked well in there. Grab a couple of those and get those down. And yeah, that That works. It's a different colour for my... Oh, well, say it would work if I'd not just used it all. Oh, I've got plenty of techniques for that one. That's in there. And we're going to take that while we're at it. We'll grab a bit of that, and we'll convert some more of that over to those, and the world will be good and happy. Perfect. Actually, no, I want you, because you need to bring down that, and then we'll get, yeah, that'll work. It's only a little fire. Doesn't even burn when you stand in it. Experimentation is the name of the game. Let's have a look. Are these guys asleep? Because if they are, I think we should probably try and sleep as well. Get rid of this rain. There we go. Right. A little bit. Let me lose you. And those. And that. Bring you down. Done with those. Right. Think this through. We need some kind of lanterns in there. I've been using rustic. Yeah, I need to sort that out as well. I will get around to it one day. One day I will. Yeah, take a little bit of that, split it down. No point chiseling more than we need. Get that, and they're going to have to stop that trick, aren't they? Da-da. Right. Just give it a little bit of wear and tear in places. Probably enough. And then we're going to chop these right back. Like so. Oh, I didn't want to. Hang on. And maybe just take that like that. Can even, yeah, no, maybe not that. But that works. We've got a little fireplace, and we just need some doors and windows now. So we'll get rid of that lot. And insert. And that can go away as well. Right, what did I want? Glass pane. I suppose just ordinary glass pane should be more than adequate. Some doors. Doors. I need a spruce door. Just because I like the spruce. And we should be good. So get some windows in here. I need some more glass. And some doors down. And what do I need? More glass. More glass. Got plenty. Not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I need of those. Ooh, man, just I really need to move out. I need to move out of that space for definite. Now I'm gonna not have. I don't want to go mad with the bar because I want a lot more space for the villagers. So we shall use. Be glad when I've got a whole load of spare stuff that I can just, well, just use on a chisel that doesn't break in the first 5 minutes. That'd be nice. But what I'm thinking is we'll go here, here, across like that. That's probably a bit big for, yeah, let's do it one smaller. And then go and get you back, grab those, and just get that going back there. I'm very tempted actually. I know it's a waste of glass, but it doesn't really matter. It's only a little bit of sand really. Very tempted to take that out of there and then use this to put a, oh damn it. First law of sod, you will run out of the block of choice before you run out of usage for it. Alright, that works. We can whack the U down. That's not going to work with one of them though, so gives me space for probably, I mean, certainly, yep, chairs will definitely be a thing. Tables, chairs. Okay, in fact we can do, no, you are not going to play like that, are you? Okay, not a problem. Well, take a chill pill. Man, they're so grumpy, these villagers. It's scary how grumpy they are. Right. Nope. Not enough. Da 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 da. What did I make that for? Oh, I need to actually do some of these anyway, but I don't think that's really what I want for the bar. I think I hello, we got things. I think what I want is that and that. I mean, at the moment I have 6 villagers, so, and we don't even have to have a landlord type person. You know, we just have a thing. There you go. Interesting, but that works. What do we like for barrels? Obviously we've got, I'm looking for decorative barrels, which is dark medieval roleplay. That's going to be the beastie. Obviously we've got deco craft. I haven't done the deco table, and right now I don't fancy like it. Or brewing barrel. Let's go and have a look at the dark medieval. I also need to do chairs and tables, so that is a thing. What have I got lots of? Oh, actually, I'll tell you what I've got lots of. Spruce from these guys. And that won't go in, but I can use this. Because they're getting so much of it. Let's make a bunch of those. Right, I need to look at the chair recipe. 3 chars. 3 chars for the things, and they have to be Tektopia chair. Okay, that's fine. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just make the whole lot. There you go. That's being decisive, and we'll have a few more of these tables as well. Thank you. And got 1. Two. 3. I'm thinking that maybe I've yeah, it's a bit close to the fire, isn't it? However, there is one option which we can entertain, at least to the tune of 3 anyway. And that is, they can always have the bar rats propping up the bar. That works. Barrels and lights, because this is still not spawn safe. Okay, let's go and sort those out. If you could control where the bard played, then I would be definitely in agreement there. Let's just have a look what we're like for things. $31. Ah, interesting. Useful to know. There we go. We can take them carrots out. We can take the baked potatoes away. Not those though. Oh, we got baked potatoes. We'll leave them there, baked potatoes then. I might actually tell him to stop baking potatoes. What was I doing? Barrels. So the rustic barrel, which has a double thing, I'm going to need some of these anyway, is 2 iron and some planks. These barrels, the thing is require there it is. I think they're in here, so let me just have a look. Well, maybe not. No. Hang on. Tables. Churn. Yeah. Alright, so it's not that table. So let's have a look. What other things can we make? What other utilities have we got? We've got the amber. Oh, that's expensive. I'm very loath to. Oh, damn it! To make that one right now at that price. We've got the chopping block. which is an axe and a log. We no. 1, 2, and 3. I've actually got plenty of iron. I should smelt some up, but I'm just kind of wondering whether it's worth trying the things like. So make me a. Thank you. So what do you give me? Firewood. I think I'm going to have to go down the anvil route, which is going to be a bit of a bind because not really what I wanted to make at this stage. But I've got plenty of iron. Got it. Let's get the anvil done. Because we're going to have a blacksmith anyway. Oh. Oh. Sorry, signs. There's some things going on that I really like and think so. Okay. How the hell do you make a barrel? This empty torch holder. Those are quite nice, actually. It's expensive, but worth it. I'm going to just stick these up here for a moment, and I'm going to have to go, I think, with the rustic version, which we should be able to do quite easily. Well, rephrase that. I'm just going to bring it cheap. They're cheap enough to remake. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like a few. Oh, hang on. Think that was it. Yeah, let's make the whole lot. I mean, it's not like I'm desperate for any of these materials. I can smelt those up at any time. I also want those. I would like some more iron. I want some string. And there's Glowy Fox. There's a new player, new member. Welcome. One of Potter's flatmates, I believe, or flat. Yeah, I believe that's what we call them, flatmates. Make me get some of those. In fact, we'll just have a whole bunch. I think the rate we're going, we're going to have Potter's entire house on here with us. No, it's nice. It's nice to have people on. Right, let us go and see what we can. Just take that with me. Get rid of them. Get a proper one. Yeah, I think we'll go with that for now. Let's get this. Stick one of those on there, one down there. That should do. Otherwise, that's the role I traditionally play, you know. Get a couple of barrels on there. I'm going to keep those. We'll put a bottle down there. Right, we've got one thing left to do, and that is, well, apart from the roof and, you know, the top stairs bit, we need an item frame, We need to go and place the item frame over the door. Bang. And I need to see this fella. Ow, this is expensive. Ouch. But it doesn't matter, because we've now got a tavern. We will have very happy drunk villagers. Very happy drunk villagers. Right, down here we're going to need to do some stuff as well, but before we do that, I think I need to start thinking about up here. So I need some more clay wall to take this up, and yeah, let's get on. Clay wall. Clay wall is, if I recall correctly, clay and wood. Get some clay. This should really be a vanilla thing, the ability to craft clay back to balls. But it isn't, so no point grumbling about it. Right, that should give me things. So if I go and make some clay wall, then we should be it's the other way around. Okay, I feel stupid now. Well, stupider than usual. Pop that up there. That's all good. And they should have what we need to do. Where are you going? You're going to sit in the tavern for a bit. Okay. And then let's follow on, shall we? Come on, where are you going? I think the answer to that is yes, they have. Now I don't know if anybody has got any jungle wood, any jungle saplings on them. Yes. Oh, I can't get them off them though. Damn it! I've got to wait till they put the saplings in the thing. Ah, damn. Okay, that doesn't matter. Right. So that should keep them out of trouble over there. And we need to get into trouble up here with our things. Much better scaffolding than that old one. It doesn't take much, to be honest, to be better than that old one, but ooh, even. That's a rarity for me. I don't normally make an even room, but there you go. I think once we've got this going, I want to go and have a bash at some Ancient Warfare automation as well, because that will be invaluable. I really don't want to fall down there. Well, just grab it all. Right, so that should do us for that. And what's the way, by the way? 9:30. Making progress. I actually feel like I'm right. You, come here. Stop cooking potatoes. Does anybody know if these villagers can harvest cocoa? They can do. See, your farmer. What are you after today, by the way? He's never recovered to the point where he wants spruce, has he? Your farmer can be told to harvest, but not cocoa beans. And I don't think pick up apples, pick up saplings, but nothing there. So how do they craft cookies unless... Yeah, no, I'm just curious with cocoa beans. I mean, cocoa beans are obviously vanilla, so they should work. So yeah, probably going to have to give them that. So I think, well, it's a simple way to find out. Just give them those. See whether... Have you brought anything back? Oh, 31. He's taken a cocoa bean. You really could just go inside and work. Sugar and cocoa, you've got everything. Made cookie. Yeah, not in my experience, but anyway, doesn't matter. Let's. I need to make more things. I think the next thing I'm going to need is slate, and I think I'm going to run out before we get that roof on. I have been taking every opportunity to get slate as and when I could. Just going to try something. Just an idea, just to get things going a little bit further. That might... Now... I mean, this is pretty much what I use slate for anyway, so... That's not going to be enough. I'm positive that's not going to be enough. But, doesn't matter. We'll go and give it a try. No one ever got anything by being defeatist about it. That's probably not the best place to do it. Let's bring you back a little bit. Okay, and I know they'll only go, I think it's 3 or 4 out, so, but that's enough for what we need. So what I was thinking is, rather than having that's not right. Yeah, that's not right. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go down and get that now, aren't I? Rather than having the usual thing, just give it as a contrast color, because it gets rid of 2 full rows and also the underside of this. And that purple quartz is, well, they're all pretty common. It's just that I've got most of the slate that I needed from this area already. That's wrong. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll see what that looks like. Might make a different, like a little contrast piece. Maybe blue would have been better, seeing as that's the one I've got all the blue slate. But oh well. Oh, I wanted to do that one off the edge there. Okay, doesn't matter. No, bad stare. And hup, 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 hup. What I think we'll do is we'll head back down. Just go and have a little peek. Yeah, I don't dislike that. That's certainly doable. Oh, it's heaven not to have that stupid glitching animation. And right. No. Definitely going to need more slate. But right now, I actually don't desperately need this building. I don't need to. I mean, it'd be nice to have the what's his face, the bard, but for example, or some more, you know, workers, but they're not absolutely necessary. Okay, right. Let me. That's not right. Idiot. Yeah, I've done that wrong. All right. Let me see about getting this bit done. If I can get the edges done, the rest is going to be relatively straightforward. It's just a matter of grabbing a whole load of slate. Hup, hup, and why is it roofs always the bit that are the hardest? I always find them anyway the most annoying thing to build. In the entire game. I mean, they really are. I definitely need more purple, but that's fine. Hup, hup, and hup. Definitely need more of everything. Yeah, I suspect I didn't recall seeing it as a feature, so it doesn't surprise me. They are having a right old party down there, aren't they? Oh, sorry, I've just got to go and have a look. Oh yeah, there they go. Oh, the miner's drunk. need to... Happiness should be pretty good though. I've only got 4 of them. Where are the others? Poor David. He's always on his own. That means that she's on her own as well. They obviously didn't fancy going to the tavern tonight. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Well, one of them's here. One of them is the chef. And in fact, yeah, I think of both of them actually. Which is different. Right, we need to get up there and do some last bits. I also need to check how much purple slate I've got left. If I haven't got much, I'll go have to grab some of that. I also need normal slate. Can I do anything with that? Can I get you back to unpolished? I can't. Oh, why did I polish that? That's annoying. I don't think I've got any purple slate other than that. Damn. And slate. I mean, blue slate would be... you know what? It would actually and will make a lot more sense because I've got lots of blue slate. Courtesy of Potter, of course. That was my big box. I'll go with the... I'll use the purple. It just... I mean the blue, I should say. I've got lots of that, so... Let's try that. Up. And take you away and pop you down and then... Oh yes, that would good idea. Okay, how do I get this lot placed? Like that, obviously. Go and grab that purple in a moment. Yeah, it'll this will work. This is not going to be a problem. The slate is going to be more of a problem, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Would I be better with wooden? The answer has to be I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't know for definite. Right. You go like so. I'm glad I haven't got the other side done like this yet, because this is painful. Not as painful as falling down, of course, but painful all the same. Yeah, as long as there's trees in there, they should not go out for those, which I think was I think that's a nice trade-off. Right, you get in there, drop that, do that, bang, bang, and bang. Right, that's one side done. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I don't dislike that. Jesus. That sounds more like a monster than a villager sleeping. If I remember rightly, I think it applies. I don't think it's a growth. You're all right. You're not doing any harm to anybody up there, are you? Hup. I think he'd like to be, you know, being a zombie. It's his job and everything. He probably takes a great deal of pride in it. But he's not doing any harm to anybody because he can't. Oh, I see. Better. You know, when you look at it and go, something is wrong there. And then you realise just what it was. Right, same on this side. Ow. I could have sworn Blindo was is that from you quoting from personal experience there, Terry? Yeah, right, let's get up there and let's get this thing. Is oh, speaking of beer, maybe there should be laws against drinking and shooting. Oh, that's a thought. Yeah, hang on. There's a good point as well. I've just thought. So this kind of two-tone building, I've been obviously seeing a lot of this roof building style back in fashion, and I suspect it's probably partly due to Corrales and B-Dubs both being back on Hermitcraft, and you start to see these different styles coming back. This was a real old school style actually at one point, that you basically you know, did your stuff, and no, that's not what I wanted. So if I'm coming there, and then that would, yeah, okay. So we'll be coming around the mountain when we come. No, we'll be putting a lip all the way around like this, and this just gives us another probably half a dozen or so normal slate blocks that I don't have to worry about placing, which would be great. Because then we can just come down here. Now, I think I'm definitely going to use the blue on this side as well, just so that is like this kind of, again, it's spreading out materials a little bit, but making it so, you know, we get this nice. Yeah, I think that will work. You don't need to answer. I know, because, you know, I like a pint as well. Okay, and that will go like that, and then that will go like that. Yeah, let me just get back up there, and we can come along here, and that's not right. That's not right. That's right. Get there and do this old bit. Oh dear. Well, roofs, everybody's favourite. It is bizarre how they are so unfavourite. And often one that I've certainly, when I've been building on servers in the past, people have always said that roofs are the one thing they struggle with. Which is, you know, odd. I never really struggle with them, it's just that I find them tedious. Yeah, it's interesting. This was I spotted this in on one of my infrequent vacations. You know, I don't have many, but I spotted this out in Cape Verde. Oh God, I'm trying to think how many years ago it was since we went to Cape Verde now, but. Anyway, Cape Verde, we went to the island of Sal in Cape Verde, which is south of Canary Islands. I think they're probably about 600, 800 miles further south. A lot hotter, a lot drier, and a lot more tropical. And we went there, and the tour guide on the airport drive over was telling us all about the island and, you know, the usual blurb that they give you. And how that Cape Verde has really low rainfall, like up 2 millimeters a year. I think was the figure they quoted. It might have been slightly lower or slightly higher, but it was a ridiculously low amount of rain. You know, in Britain we wouldn't even recognise it as rain. We'd be like, no, that's not rain. That's just you know, a drizzle. But what oh, hello. Somebody got very jiggy in the night. Sorry. and anyway, right, so that's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one. In fact, that's never had an offspring there. Okay, that's fine. Let me just put those away. That can go up there along with that and that for now, and we'll just drop off those wooden items. Keep the sticks. Oh, the logs. I might as well just turn them into planks and have done with. Keep hold of that, keep hold of that. Right, so I need things. Anyway, the Cape Verde thing. So yeah, their longest drought on record was 11 years with no rainfall. I mean, can you imagine 11 years with no rainfall? So we were travelling through, heading towards the hotel, and I was like, oh, there's something was nagging. Something was, I need a new axe before I go out and have to do that. Should we go and do an enchant? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have a new amethyst axe. Now I've got somewhere. I've definitely got an efficiency 4 book. I've definitely got a mending book, and I've got a fortune 1 book, which really doesn't help me a great deal. I've also got an unbreaking 3 bow and a power 4 bow and a power 3 with unbreaking 3 bow, which if I repair those then I can extract the thingies. Fish. Let's go and see lapis from my stash. I'll use my stash now. There is I haven't got an enchanting table yet. It does if they're using the thingy, but I want to go to spawn. So use the yeah, this is the spawner. I'm just going to see what we get. Okay, I'm going to go for a 3-level enchant. Oh, hello. I'll put the 3 lapis back in there. I'm going to use the mending, I think. Hopefully this is... Yep. Perfect. Well, I can't actually get back that way because that's... Oh. Alright, maybe I can. I don't know why my cooldown... Okay, that's fine. Let me... Well, I'll just think about this. I just want to... think. So now we've got that, we can at least mend that particular tool. Oh, that's handy. That is very handy. So at some point we'll just wondering where okay, I need to give Night a time to go, and then we're going to head over to the mountainous areas because there's a lot of exposed rocks over there, so we can pull that out. That's probably the best way of finding more slate. In the meantime, what to work on? So I've just got to go and watch the oh, you're going for this table today, are you? Oh man, they are so happy. Chris was telling me that for him to get the tavern, because he's got so many of the other structures in place, it's going to take something like 8 emerald blocks, and I'm like, oh man. Right, what shall we work on? If we... we need to... really is trying to decide what's best to play with right now. So if we were to go with rustic brewing, which we've got the barrels somewhere. Yeah, I think that was my rationale as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and brewing barrels. We're going to need more brewing barrels than that, but we'll play it safe. Now we at the moment what we don't, oh, for the moment we haven't finished this off at all. We really do need to get this all done properly. However, right now let's just get some barrels in. Well, that kind of starts us off. Now to get the rustic brewing side of things, we need to decide what we're going to use. And yeah, do I want to do the rustic brew? You know, when you're really not sure which way you want to head, I would think I would like to head into the fish farm from Ancient Warfare. Now, question is, what do I need to get it? needs agriculture. Do I have agriculture? What would be really handy in this would be... Yes, every time I come back from holidays it throws me right out. Agriculture has nothing. So if I want to research things, I already have agriculture. Okay. So a fish farm requires some wooden gears, a fishing rod. Wooden gears are simple enough. Let's see what we can do. I should have a spare fishing rod kicking around somewhere maybe. If I don't, it's not a problem, because I've got everything I need to make it. And a chest. Oh, that is definitely improved our wood harvesting. Where have they put the acacia or any of the other trees then? I've got birch. Oh, we've got some jungle wood in there. I'm not seeing any acacia wood. I'm not sure whether they're going to not mine it then or not. Okay, what else? I think that's everything we need. Fishing farm. And then water wheels. Yeah, I've got a sneaking suspicion they may as well, because of the weirdness of the tree. Alright, see you later, Wiley. So if I want a water wheel, I need to get the theory of gravity. Oh god, theory of gravity. Yeah, alright, that's not happening anytime soon, is it? Not. Alright, yeah. So I'm just going to put that back. We'll leave that for a thing. Yeah, you got me thinking now. I'm just going to have a look at the Tektopia wiki to see if I can't see the lumberjack. They can chop down oak, birch, jungle and spruce. There you go. Well, there's an easy answer to that then, isn't there? What we do is we take out, we put some more birch in and take out the akakacha, and I should probably that was strange. See whether there's any more. See, sometimes they don't plant these bloody oh, here we go. They don't plant the saplings, which I'd understand if they don't get one, but it's rare that you don't get a spruce sapling out of a spruce tree. Okay, we'll get you, then you can come down. You never know, might even get a jungle sapling from one of these trees. Not worried about you. Well, that's interesting to know, the ignore acacia. So that's a tree, another tree that we can use around the village that they won't try and harvest. Because one of the annoying behaviours they have is that thing where they like to just, you know, if you put a tree there, they'll chop it down. And sometimes you want your trees to be decorative, hence why I built that tree over there on the top of the mine, out of glowing logs, so they didn't recognise it as a tree. Yes, they always plant what was there. And I did get a jungle sapling back, so at least I can add you to the list. And we'll put more birch in. For the time being, we can always swap them around later. Oops, hello. I just need to see if they've dropped any jungle saplings off before we head out and go try and find some more stuff. The other benefit to the tavern, of course, which is one of the reasons I wanted to go for it, was it has no actual village worker associated with it, so quite handy in that respect. Right, so if I go and grab you, put you back there. Efficiency 4 not necessary, so that can go away. We've got that. We've got lapis. Needs to be put away. I'm going to just make an iron helmet for the time being. I am going to get into I've got everything I need to get the full diamond suit. I just want to enchant it properly. Yeah, they don't even have to pay. Yeah, right. Let's head out before they get started. Oh, I was going to check her. Hang on, sorry. Thank you. Jungle sapling. If I were a jungle sapling. Fish farms are always too good, even if you do a vanilla AFK one. They've always been heavily abusable. Alright, you are doing stupid things, but that's fine. Let's right, I'll just, because you were unable to do that, we'll do it for you. There you go. Don't thank me. Right, we are going to head this way. I've got my warp stone, so I can get back quicker. And while we're going, we'll continue on this way. Hello, Rudolph. It's not a million miles, so well, obviously it's not. It's things. Do these guys drop anything if you kill them? I've always felt a bit too guilty to kill them. They're too cute, but you know, I'm not. They do drop. Do they drop anything good? Seeds. Oh, okay. Nothing good then. But random seeds. Okay. This stuff. You see, the advantage to grass is it doesn't make cute sounds. It's peculiar. It's hey, hello. I went down there. I did a little bit of mining down there. That looks oddly level. Don't need blue slate. I'll take the copper. I don't think I desperately need it, but we'll take it all the same, and we'll definitely have the iron, because it would be wrong not to. I have actually got a little strip mine over here, and I should have teleported over. It would have been quicker. So I did it. I brought a strip mine, brought myself down to this area just to do a little bit of strip mining, just for emeralds, because obviously Extreme Hills really has not provided me with a great deal of anything. Oh, hello. Hang on. Sorry, excuse me. I need the seeds. I don't really need the stuff, but you don't get extra seeds from those when you harvest them, so to complete my thing. So this is my little tiny strip mine down there, and there's a teleportation stone. Really nothing excitable or exciting, it's just a thing. But we need to get up into this usually oh, hello. Who is that and what is that? Have I seen that? Have I been here before? I'm glad I made the helmet now. My sword's looking a bit ropey though, but these areas where you've got lots of exposed stone, I find are really handy for doing that. Now, have I... Ow. Ow. Stop it, you peasant. Any more for any more? What is this? It's a sheepy... Oh, hello. Ow! They're ganging up on me. Mind you, I suppose I am murdering them. Ow! That was a good shot, actually, sir. Well played. Any more for any more in there? I get the feeling that we may have butchered everybody in this little enclave. Oh, hello, no. So I don't have to kill the women. That's somewhat strange. Okay. Let me just get some food out. There we go. Use these to get one good bow out of the exercise. And repair mine, and while it's not enchanted, there we go. Seeing as what did you leave anyway? Money. So, I mean, I'm presuming you can trade these with people if you've got a good enough thing, but I don't need any of this. I shall bid you farewell. Leave you to look after your farm, and hopefully you won't hate me. Right, let's grab what we came for. Slate. Might have to have this purple as well. We're at it. Right. Yeah. So I don't know how much of this I'm going to need, but I would imagine I'm going to want a stack or two. Oh, someone went down the hammer route. I haven't actually done that yet. There is a hammer mod in here, so there's things. So what did I say? I mentioned I was adding some mods, didn't I? Did I mention Arcane Archives? I can't remember. That is definitely going to be added in. If I can get it, if it works. It's Yeah, I know, it's mad. But I like hammers too much not to have the option of a hammer in a pack. Although right now, I really could do with one. Right, where are we? 10 past 10. And... I think I got more purple then than... Yeah, definitely got more purple than stuff. But there's more here. So, oh, a little bit anyway. So we'll grab them. And then we'll go find some more. There's going to be plenty around. He says. Not seeing any. I mean, lots of purple and blue and green even, which at some point, like, I'm going to try and just stick on mission and go for the slate, because otherwise I'm just going to be mining all these pretty coloured things all day, and you know that's not what we're here for. I want to get that roof on, and if we can get a bard, that would be quite good, but not essential. To play in the tavern. Ouch. Yeah, we'll have this in no time. I think maybe 2 or 3. I'm not judging. I've done it myself. There's the especially there's sometimes, you know, and I don't know, I'm sure I'm not alone in this, when you go out and you have a definite, absolute, solid idea of exactly what it is you want to build, how and where you want to build it, and out of what, and then you spend ages just really having to struggle, you know, to actually make that vision come true, and that's fine. You know, it's a decision you make, and then you stick to it, or you give up sometimes. You know, and I've certainly had things where I've gone out of my way and I've said, right, I am going to do this, and I'm hoping that we can get people to sleep, because I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere with not enough slate. I mean, I can hide in a thing, but again, that's really not stream content. No. Wow, go yay! Right, let me add to that. Bonk, and see whether we can make it the 75%. Can we make it? I've been one of those horrible bands in a pub. Are we going to make it? I don't know. I don't know whether glowy... leave. Okay, well, that means that this will be more entertaining than anticipated. Somebody buy that fox a sleeping bag. Okay. Oh, there's some there. Hello. Oh. We got a cave. A cave would work. I mean, you know, you get attacked in a cave, but you also have the opportunity. Yeah. Or not. I'm not really. I suppose I've got 16 torches on me. So if I grab. Hang on. Fortune. And efficiency. And mending. Equals Happy John. Wow, that was definitely more efficient with the new axe. I'm definitely liking that. I suppose worst case scenario, I can always teleport home if we get out of our depths. But in the meantime, what I can do is have a little hunt around, see if I can't just find a cave or something. See, that's not what I want. There's somebody over here. I can feel it in my mini-map. Oh, hello. Oh, man. I knew he was there. I heard him. And he still managed to scare the crap out of me. I hate this game sometimes. Oh, it's a goat. Like, what on earth is that? It looked like some kind of deformed monster. But it was just a goat sudders. Right, there we go. See? Persist and you will find. I used to be terrible at night as well. I was one of these players that was terrified of being caught out. Yeah, probably from semi-justifiable causes, but incoming company. Well, it thinks anyway. Let's go and have a little wander. We'll wander while we can. There's a block there. We'll have it, and there's another one. This stuff's weird. Dry clay. I've got quite a few immersive crates. Of course. It's like creepers. Creepers only want hugs as well. Where? Really? That's... The blue flowers are quite pretty. Ferdinand's flowers, you know, I actually... For a mod that doesn't add a huge amount of... Oh, wow. I love some of these river structures you get. Look at that. Sorry, I'm so easily distracted. If I were slate, where would I be? I don't want to go down there if I can avoid it. Hopseed. Yeah, I never liked hopseed as a wood. Just when you think it can't get any worse, it goes and proves you wrong. Now what would make this perfect would be, hang on a second. I was going to say what would make this perfect would be a horde of creepers, and of course that's exactly... Oh, hello. I've just seen what I've just seen over there as well. Gunpowder, possibly. Don't want to go anywhere near that. Yeah, that would be a bad experience. Right, let's go and give that a good wide berth over there. Whew. Right, anybody got any slate? Just a little bit of slate. Oh, God. Enderman. Please. I did see that slate back there, so there we go, that works. And there we go. My preferred caving technique is to go in and light up and then go back and mine. It just works. I find it works really well for me because you know you light any areas up and then you go and deal with getting the stuff you wanted. Light it up, deal with any hostiles, and then come back. And it works reasonably well. And there we go. What are we at now? Nearly 3 stacks. Yeah, we'll have it. Seems wrong not to. Take the torches with me. There's no point leaving them. No. Especially if I do that across there. I don't have to worry about that then. We'll have this bit as well. I don't see any hostiles, so I don't need to run ahead and clear it right now. Hostile would be handy right now though, because my pick has got a blemish on it. No. Actually, pretty poor hole. But there, shall we go with that? I think that's probably getting close to all the stuff we need. Maybe. Let's have a look. Let me just where's my weather gone? Much nicer. Right, where was I? Hello. Oh wow, look at that. Sorry, I shouldn't get it's just I find the river generation, terrain gen is great. I love it. Okay, grab you. And then we'll probably just go and grab a little bit of coal or something from somewhere just to quickly repair the pick. And then we can head back. That should be 3 and a bit stacks. There's some coal there. Not the most accessible coal. Yeah, not very accessible at all, is it? There'll be easier coal. Let's just carry on a little bit and then we'll walk back in a moment. Sorry, just want to go and have a look at that cave from this angle. That is pretty damn good. I like that. So much I wanted to jump in it. No. Just wanted to make my axe my pick all pristine again. He says wasting a bit of durability on something that doesn't drop experience. Frogs can live. This Wayne really obscures your view. Wayne, not Wayne, it's rain. Come on. Near enough. Let's head back. I love the pause while they all just kind of and they realise they shouldn't be here. Right, let's get them. So we're going to have a whole bunch of these. That and that can go away. That and that can all go away. As can that and that. Get rid of you and those. Spare bow. Magic crystals. Excellent. That should keep us ticking for a while. One and two and three. Oh man. And I'm cocking up big time in all directions. Okay. Got enough to make another one if I need to, but let's just get up on that roof and get it done. I'm going to need some cobble anyway to get the chimney breast in. Oh, that's it. So it's rainy, so they're hanging around the pub. Yeah, I can't blame them, I suppose, but... This is not going to last very long. Well, lasted long enough. I'm going to bring, I think, that in like that. Which will mean that we can finish off like that. And then continue over here. I need to go and get some more cobble. Yeah, let's just go and grab the cobble. Let's not skimp around. We'll get in there. Grab it. Still not quite as good as the new 114 things. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing. I would definitely be tempted myself. I need something for a cap. Go with a bit of that. A little different. Up and up. Right. So we'll continue with this coming in like this. That's a start. And then this will continue all the way in. Now the chimney should go higher than the roof line to be, you know, oh damn it, code. I can't get out now, can I? Oh well, we'll sort it in a moment. I'll have to take your word for that. My musical talent is roughly that of a haddock. My daughter's musically minded. I am absolutely not. And many people who know me will say you can tell that just because of the kind of music I listen to. So, yeah. Get you like that. Oh yeah, well this looks going to happen. No problem. Perfect. Right, am I going to regret chiseling that? Yes. Actually, I wanted to come in like that, I think. That should do. If I place that there, and there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I haven't put my stuff away, have I? Right, grab you and you. You can come out and be... Really could have done with a chisel right now. Can you make a stone chisel? I believe you can, can't you? No, you can't. No. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Oh, hang on. Okay, now I can fix that. Do it like this. And then we'll take some of that and we shall just fill in that hole on both sides, and then we've got, it should then be spawn safe. Oh, itchy nose. Oh man, that was itchy as well. Oh dear. Right, got that. I'm wondering, I may, you know, I may go and add advanced chimneys to this just to give us better things. They shouldn't be. They will show as spawnable, but they shouldn't spawn. However, there is a very simple way to avoid that. What we'll do is oops, that'll do, and then we'll just put a little bit of that back in there. And what's it like on this side? That's actually okay. We don't need to worry about that at all. There you go. Right, problem avoided. If I have noticed that they show as spawnable. Right, we have a roof. So you and you can go in there. You can go in there. You can go there. We do need to come up with something else for the thing, and No, we'll go with plain glass actually. That should be more than enough. You know when I had a little brain fart moment where I sat there thinking, how do you make glass again? Yeah, I had one of them. And we'll get the... Right, so... There's a couple of things I could do here. I could do them as 2 4-room... So we could leave this... Because this is the tavern, of course, so the upstairs could be more like an inn than... than a tavern. So you could have... You know what? I am very tempted to give that a try. Let's give it a bash. 2 4s would actually be far more useful to me than a 6. Obviously, because 2 4s are better than a 6. Yeah, then that goes back there. You go in there with that. You are going to make me a new chisel. At some point I'll have spare diamonds. I have really got 2. No, I haven't, because I need those for enchanting table. Must remember what I've got through things. I've got my amethysts, so that'll give me for my tools. What was I thinking? I was thinking some... What to go with, I think just limestone might work actually as a wall material. Hang on, we need some ceiling material as well. Let's go with spruce, because we've got a lot of it. And let's see how we want to do this, and then we can probably call it a stream, although we're over my usual time, so this should work. And just the same on this side, and we're laughing. Except I've run out of limestone. Yeah, different. Looks like a... It's a good question. Let me actually, is there a number of spaces thing that you need as well? Let's have a quick peek at the structures. Homes, blah blah blah. Doesn't appear to be any limit on, according to the wiki anyway, there doesn't appear to be any limit on the sizes, so I think we'll be alright. We do need another door. Just borrow a little bit of that from the villagers. and we'll take another door with us. Let's see how we go with this. And I say we need to I need to make this safe anyway, because we've already proven that these guys can't be trusted to walk through through a door. Okay, that should do that. Let me get the light levels down, make sure that the light levels are okay in both rooms, and then we'll get a ceiling on. Yeah, you see. Up here, I think. I could probably use the roof space for something, but you know, if I do need it, I'll come back. It's going to be a bit of a pain figuring out how to get another set of stairs in here. And yeah, that should, I think we'll get away with this. Oh man. So then all we need to do is work out whether it's going to be a 2 or a 4. I think it's going to be 4s if I can manage it, but let's have a look. Overcrowding. 12 to 1. When inside the building, the village will check. Currently less than 12 tiles per villager in the structure, the villager will experience overcrowding. 12 tiles per villager. So, what's it trying to tell me here? So, I'm just reading the thingy. Home for 48 tiles. They might be just twos then. To be fair, I can get away with a 2. It might actually work better with the space we've got anyway. This annoys me, that. See, I need to now go and chop that tree down to have a chance of recovering. Now, let's have a look at this. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this would be too small for a 4-bed structure, whereas it will be fine for a 2. Okay, that's the thing, and I've just gone and put that down, close myself. So let me just get myself back into that. Fortunately, you can't have a well. You could have a 4-room that was 3, but you'd be wasting an expensive token. So we need a couple of 4 chairs, in fact, not a couple. Four chairs. Should have some tables kicking around. Yep, they'll take those. Get rid of those. Get rid of that and that. We've got rustic, so we'll go with rustic lighting, I think, if we can. Oh, I needed a couple of get out of my way. A couple of item frames. Now, it still needs decorating outside, and obviously that's going to have to wait now until we do the next episode, because I'm not going to have time to get that done on stream. But if I close that door, we have got a definite lighting issue. We'll place 2 chairs, and we'll give them a candle. And a rustic lantern there. That's nicely done. We'll get these decorated a little bit better as we go as well. That's kind of, you know, a given. Did I only make 2 chairs and not 4? I've got a feeling I either placed down. No, I didn't. I definitely didn't make 4 chairs. That should be fine. And we'll stick. Actually, we'll put 1 there and 1 there. That should do the trick nicely. And we'll make this a prettier thing as we go at some point. Right now I just need to go and figure out what happened to my chairs. Because I could have sworn I'd made 4. Ah, see, that was the missing bit, the sticks. While I'm at it, let me go and buy some tokens. I need, or what I would actually like, I think, is a bard. But let's see how much a 2/6. Thank you. And do I want to go with the bard? Yes. We just need to go and find a suitable villager now. I love the fact that you can put structures in structures. That, I think, is a really nice feature. I wonder whether they're seeing... Ah, of course, we get that... The stupid mob trap thing, isn't it? They see trapdoors as solid blocks, just like any ordinary mob. Okay, well, we got you. Yeah, got some interesting trades, but what I'm not seeing is any nomads today. So we can't do the bard today. That's just the way it is. But I think we've made a lot of progress. We have got this structure. It is going to get bigger and better, and I'm going to start applying some of this dark medieval roleplay stuff to it. Each of these various things, like the the carpenter, the blacksmith, that's obviously going, oh dear. That's the problem with mountains. Yeah, so we need to be thinking about building our own place. I need to get a few things going. We need there's all sorts of stuff you can build, like, you know, there's a grindstone, we've got the little fire pit. Ouch. Pestle and mortar, a variety of things you can make, including a headman's block, ropes and tools. In fact, I've got to make. I need to make that 1, 2, 3. Let's just get in there and let's finish off with a call to arms. I love that. It has no effect, by the way. It just is awesome. I'll put it away now and pop you away, and we'll pop you away. We'll get a screenshot for the thumbnail, and until next time, thanks for joining me, guys. We're going to have a few moving this to 2 episodes a week, and we'll also be shuffling around after next week, but you'll find more about my schedule as we get there. Till then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.